Mount Banahaw, Mount Babuyan, Mount Pinatubo. Have you ever wondered how these volcanoes differ from one another? Hello, Saipals! I am Ma'am Leia Junio, your science teacher for today. In this episode of Agham Alam Hab, we are going to describe the different types of volcanoes and volcanic eruptions. We will also appreciate how volcanoes positively contribute to the Philippines as a country in the Pacific Ring of Fire. In the next few minutes, we will explore science for another moment. The Philippines is a country known for its abundance of natural resources. Geographically, our country is found in the Western Pacific Ocean encircled by the Pacific Ring of Fire, where many volcanic eruptions and earthquakes occur. As of 2018, there are 24 active volcanoes in the Philippines. Volcano is an opening in the Earth's crust through which lava, volcanic ash, and gases escape. Volcanoes come in different shapes and sizes, and each structure has a unique history of eruption. However, volcanologists classify them according to their landforms and eruptive patterns. We have considered three general volcanic cone types, namely composite cone, shield cone, and cinder cone. Composite cones or stratovolcanoes are large, nearly perfect slope structures formed from alternate solidification of both lava and pyroclastic deposits. Behind me is a majestic Mount Banahaw, which has a composite cone and is situated between the borders of Mayhay Laguna and Lucban, Quezon. It straddles the towns of Dolores, Candelaria, Sariaya, Lucban, and Tayabas. Another example of this cone is the Mount Mayon. It is located in the province of Albay in Bicol region. Shield cones are formed by the accumulation of lava that oozes out from the volcano. Since non-viscous lava can flow freely, a broad, slightly domed structure that resembles a warrior shield is formed. Taal Volcano, which is located in the province of Batangas, is an example of a shield cone volcano. Meanwhile, cinder cones are built from ejected lava fragments. It is the most abundant of the three major volcano types. They have a steep slope and wide crater. One example of this is the Smith Volcano, also known as Mount Babuyan. It is located in the northernmost part of the Babuyan group of islands in the Luzon Strait. After knowing the different types of volcano according to its shape, let us now describe the different styles of volcanic eruption. During a strombolian eruption, a periodic weak to violent eruption characterized by fountain lava is observed. The Mayon volcano in Albay exhibits a strombolian type of eruption wherein it blasted fragments of solidified lava and rocks, stream and ash plumes, and fountain of pyroclastic flows. The last recorded eruption of it was in August 2018. Plinian eruption is an excessively explosive type of eruption of gas and pyroclastics. The eruption of Mount Pinatubo in Zambales falls under this type. It is considered as the second largest volcanic eruption of 20th century, which dated in June 1991. Phreatic eruption, also called as hydrothermal eruption, is short-lived, characterized by ash columns but may be an onset of a larger eruption. The eruption of the Taal volcano in Batangas which had a massive, devastating effect in January 2020, still shows ongoing unrest. Due to its activity, it is currently being monitored by the PHIVOLCS. Phreatomagmatic eruption is a virulent eruption due to the contact between water and magma. As a result, a large column of very fine ash and high-speed and sideways emission of pyroclastic cold-based surges are observed. The Mount Yuso found in Japan showed this type of eruption in April 2000. Lastly, Volcanian eruption is characterized by tall eruption columns that reach up to 20 km high with pyroclastic flow and ashfall tephra. In February 2014, Sakurajima volcano found in Japan showed this type of eruption. Volcanic activities are fascinating. After an explosive eruption, a scenic cone-shaped structure may be produced or changes on its slope can be observed. The emissions of a volcano provide us with clues on what materials are found inside the earth. Some eruptions are very explosive, while many others are not. Over geologic time, volcanic eruptions and related processes have directly and indirectly benefited mankind. Volcanic materials ultimately break down and weather to form some of the most fertile soils on Earth, cultivation of which has produced abundant food and fostered civilizations. The internal heat associated with young volcanic systems has been harnessed to produce geothermal energy. Lastly, most of the metallic minerals mined in the world, such as copper, gold, silver, lead, and zinc, are associated with magmas found deep within the roots of extinct volcanoes. In this episode of Agham Alamhab, we describe the different types of volcanoes and volcanic eruptions. The three types of volcano according to its cone shape are shield, cinder, and composite cone. Mount Banahaw and Mount Mayon are volcanoes with composite cones. Mount Taal has a shield cone while Mount Babuyan has a cinder cone. We also describe the different volcanic eruptions, namely Strombolian, Plinian, Phreatic, Phreatomagmatic, and Volcanian. During a Strombolian eruption, a periodic weak to violent eruption characterized by fountain lava is observed. Plinian eruption is an excessively explosive type of eruption of gas and pyroclastics. Phreatic eruption, also called as hydrothermal eruption, is short-lived, characterized by ash columns, but may be an onset of a larger eruption. Phreatomagmatic eruption is a violent eruption due to the contact between water and magma. As a result, a large column of very fine ash and high-speed and sideways emission of pyroclastic cold-based surges are observed. Lastly, Volcanian eruption is characterized by tall eruption columns that reach up to 20 km high with pyroclastic flow and ashfall tephra. Finally, we appreciated the positive contributions of volcanic eruption to the Philippines as a country situated in the Pacific Ring of Fire. That's all for today, Disciples. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. See you again next week for another moment. Only here in Agham Alamhab, Palajan SciTech Portal. Bye!